This is Sebastian Vettel Martinez here at the Fight Club Rush 6, where Tobias Harila just became the bad boy of Sweden, knocking out Fernando Flores in the first round. So it was a fantastic fight. It truly did live up to the hype. It's not often that happens, but you guys sure delivered. But before we get to that, did you just score the most impressive walk-in in Swedish MMA history?
I think so, yes.
And how did that come about? Because me and my co-commentator, we were sitting there and we realized we just had to be silent and wait for some greatness.
Yeah, I didn't in my head I was sure this is going to be fucking lit. I saw this the like prison thing I had on. I saw it and like I need that shit. And then I was like, yeah, I had my song, everything. I knew it was going to be fucking awesome, and it felt awesome.
And it looked awesome from where we were sitting as well. So talk to us about the fight. I mean, that was intense from the opening bell. You guys just went after it. There was no feeling out process. There was no gauging the distance. You guys went for it. Is that exactly the fight that you wanted? Is that how you thought it would play out?
Yeah, that was my game plan. Like go in there, do something crazy right away, kickstart it. Because if sometimes when when I'm starting to feel him and everything, I come in a mode that I don't like. It's like too much feeling. I just went in there. I think I don't care if he takes me down, whatever it does. I need to kickstart this shit because then I get into the right fight mode, and yeah, it felt really good all the way. My pulse got up really much, and then I got it down and got into the mode. It felt really good, and I hit him with really good shots early, but I felt like he didn't care. He was I need to stop him properly, and the knockdown, it just came. I didn't like. Sometimes I feel when I hit him them a couple of times, they get a little not afraid, but oh shit, he hits hard. But this was nothing like that. It was like when I stopped him, then it was over. It wasn't like he was in the fight all the time, and it was a tough fight.
It certainly was. I mean, he hit you with some good shots too, it looked like. And, he tried to take you down. And, when we spoke to you yesterday, you said we'd see a new Tobias Harila where you would refine techniques, where you've patched up some of the holes. And you really did. I mean, some people have been critical of your grappling in the past, but here you managed to shrug off every single takedown attempt. Do you feel like you've silenced your critics after that?
Not yet. I have more. I need to prove I'm wrong more. I sometimes I got in a position, but I just took it easy there. I think all the time I know when I'm going to react, and I didn't want to tire myself out just to show people I can get free real quick. I was like, I'm chilling. Boom, I took my shot, and it works every time. And it worked every time. But I have a lot more to show everybody.
And heading into this bout, Fernando Flores, he's gone 12 fights against some very tough competition, and even in his losses, nobody has ever been able to finish him. You put him away in the very first round, just so you predicted in the preview. How does it feel to be able to, I mean, what are we calling now, Mystic Tobias?
No, Sweden knockout king. I said it before, and I fucking am the Swedish knockout king. No one has ever stopped this guy before, and I did it in the first round. Like I said, when I hit somebody, they go down.
He definitely did. Afterwards, obviously, you guys were in great spirits, and he had nothing but nice things to say about you. He looks forward to seeing a new promising Swedish prospect. He actually called you the best prospect in all of Sweden coming up right now. How does it feel hearing such warm words from a guy who just knocked out?
Fernando was the absolute toughest opponent I fought before, and already I fucking like that guy a lot. Even more after I fight him, just when he called me out the first time, I was like, this is a fucking cool guy, because he did it with such respect, and he's a tough guy. In the weigh-ins, I saw it in his eye. He's here for a fucking war, and still he's so respectful, and I really like the guy. He's a cool, awesome guy.
So you're the official bad boy of Sweden with a title, but he might still be a bit of a bad boy as well.
He's the baddest boy.
And wrapping up, I know you've got a big fight coming up. Do you have any message for your coming opponent, Adam Westland?
Just, fucking be prepared. Yeah, nah, I don't know. I respect Adam. He has never done nothing that I don't respect. It's like it's a little rivalry between our club and their club. But Adam is tough. He's a tough guy. I see it at him. He's like biting his tooth shit, mouthpiece, and like he looks like an angry guy. and he's a hard guy. But I'm going to hit him so hard that he hasn't been hit before, and he will go down. And it will be the fucking biggest fight in Sweden in like forever. Cause like I said, I did in another interview. I said like I don't care where Babak put us on the main card, but it's the fight of the night, and it should be the main event. Absolutely.
Well, I think after tonight, you certainly proved that you deserve main event status. There you have it, the knockout king of Sweden, Sweden bad boy. There is no one like him. Tobias, Bad Intention Harila, thank you for a fantastic fight.
Thank you.